So I have pretty strong opinions on this, especially when it comes to inside of my family. I've told my parents my view on this. It's the fact that I don't think failure is bad. In fact, I think it's a good thing. I can't say at this point that I would prefer failure to nothing, but I'm getting there. On a personal level, I don't really care whether you succeed or fail. It's not that I don't want you to succeed or enjoy seeing you fail. It's that it's a long shot from the most important thing to me. I don't think it really matters. What matters is how hard did you try? Did you push yourself to do your very best? And then another reason I don't really care is that everyone else does. If there's one thing we know about this world, it's that it only really cares if you succeed, and it brutally beats you down when you fail. And I don't think anyone needs more of that. There will be times when you fail, and it's not your fault. So ultimately, whether you succeed or fail is out of your control. I'm more curious if the failure is your fault. Could you have done better and prevented it? If yes, then learn from it. But then even when it is your fault, failure is one of the most powerful and useful learning tools that we have. And I think this is one of the biggest failings of the American education system. Granted, I'm homeschooled and so somewhat biased, but public school friends, tell me if I'm wrong, isn't failure harshly discouraged in public schools? So you know what failure is a sign of? Struggling. You know what the only way of guaranteeing someone is growing? Struggling. Salman Khan wrote an article touching on this subject. It's a good article in general, link in the description. He briefly touches on this idea. But he trained his son to get excited when he struggled, that struggling and failing is a good thing. This attitude isn't found anywhere. Do you see someone encouraging this idea or even considering it? I don't. So aside from the fact that public schools aren't really designed to adapt to the various types of learning that children have, they reward those who don't have to challenge themselves, and then reward them for not challenging themselves any more than they have to. Imagine a school where the only thing that mattered was how hard you worked, where how well you did wasn't even considered. A school where they graded your ability to work rather than your ability to succeed. A school where they graded your ability to work rather than your ability to succeed. If I were looking to hire someone, this would be vastly more valuable information to me. So when I have children, I plan on raising them on this idea, whatever it takes, because this seems to me the kind of thing that will prep them for an entire lifetime of growth. I think if I can train them to fail well and to not fear failure, then I've succeeded as a parent. They will then go on and spend the rest of their lives expanding and growing and learning. But before that, I have to train myself to not fear failure and to not let it stop me from doing anything. I think failure is important, extremely useful, and insanely valuable. So then why is this so brutally discouraged in our culture? I don't know. Our culture is stupid. That's all I got. I feel like there should be an ending to this video, but that's all I got. Abrupt and awkward ending. Aw, yeah. Still don't have a sign off.